Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Annur Aabidah Y.L from 8.5. My previous number 11, and today I will describe and convey the lessons in social about maritime in Indonesia, economic players, and others. Indonesia is rich in natural resources. All regions have different natural resources, they to supply and demand with natural resources to other areas because each also has its own wealth. For example, Riau is rich in quarry but not in tin, while Bangka Belitung is rich in coal, so that's why Riau has held a cooperation activity with Bangka Belitung by making supply and demand. Activity with Bangka Belitung by making supply and demand, there are several natural resources that vary from the region, such as Sumatra, which has natural resources of coal, and Papua, which has natural resources of coal. Efforts to manage Indonesia's natural resources independently, namely improving licensing regulations to limit foreign companies in Indonesia. And also in human natural resources, we can improve our soft skills and hard skills so that they become qualified and competent human natural resources in their fields. In social matters, there is a maritime country is Indonesia. The maritime country is a nickname for a country whose territory is mostly in the form of waters. Why Indonesia is called a maritime country is because the territorial waters in Indonesia are wider than the land. The positive impact of the benefits of Indonesia Maritime, namely 1. Increasing Indonesia's income, 2. Development of transportation facilities, and the last 3. Establish various kinds of communication. The redistribution functions for UMKM is for micro, small, medium, which means business run by individuals, households, or small business entities. Redistribution is also defined as distribution back to those who are entitled. Redistribution is carried out as one of the social security measures carried out by the states to the community. Redistribution is divided into two, namely vertical redistribution and horizontal redistribution. Vertical redistribution is the activity of transferring money from people who can afford it to people who can afford it, while horizontal redistribution is money transfer between groups, which means the transfer of money from one group to another. The function of income redistribution are progressive taxes, subsidies, and social services. And economic players are the government, RTK, or consumer households, RTP, or producer households, and RTLN, or overseas households. The role of government is regulator in the economy, consumer and producers as regulators of the economy. The government can regulate economic activities and also determine taxes. And as consumers, the government can pay employees. Meanwhile, as a producer, the government produces goods or services for citizens. The government has BUMN and BUMD. That is the social matter that I studied, and sorry if I pronunciation it wrong. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.